I was born Catholic, I was raised semi-Catholic, and now I'm still a Catholic.
Raised Roman Catholic. I'm from a small town in Eastern Oregon.
I come from a background of a very Catholic family. We immigrated from Mexico, and we have continued in the Catholic faith and in the Catholic Church.
If we look at the growing church in America from the 1800s, we see the immigration of Irish, of Germans, of Polish and Italians, and how each of these four groups have influenced and really contributed to the richness of Catholicism in America. Now, as we see the influx of the Hispanic people, especially in the West and throughout the country, this is just a time in history where the Latino can contribute as the other cultures have done and the other immigrants have done, and the Catholic Church in America has always benefited for that influx, and now is an opportunity.
I didn't feel left out. I didn't feel discriminated against. I just felt that warmth and love of God as people of God coming together, not one group against another group, but coming together as a group of people of God.
And that also gave me the opportunity to connect with the church, not just with my little community, but it is with the Universal Catholic Church.
Because let me tell you, it's not about language. We only have really one language, the language of the church, the language of Jesus Christ, the language of love. That is the language that matters. Whether I speak Spanish or not makes no difference.
Having Pope Francis as our first Pope from South America, I think it's an opportune time for these sort of geographic shifts to be taking place and shifts in culture and things like that. We're asking of our Hispanic communities as a church really to be the sort of the life and the blood of Catholicism, especially in certain parts of the country like Southern California.
Regardless of how it was before, whatever your opinion was, I would say now is just a great time to know that your voice should be heard, that it will be heard, and if it's not, that from the top down of the church you're being encouraged to make your voice heard, and however you need to do that, to do that.
So you have an experience, I have an experience, and so the church becomes so much greater when we combine and when we share those experiences together. And so it's important that everyone be a participant in the Quinto Encuentro.
And I believe this program really helps those who need just a refresher course on what is our church's mission. Why is it important with the encounter of Jesus and how to be a missionary disciple?
The Quinto Encuentro is an opportunity for the entire church in this country. Now it is focused on the Hispanic presence because the Hispanic is the largest component, ethnically, culturally component of our church today, and it's even growing more. And it is beset by things that other cultures are, especially as it gets into a second and third generation. But we're seeing Hispanics that are growing in the fields of business and law enforcement and politics and medicine and education. And they take their cultural identity into those areas and their understanding of who they are as children of God.
The medical community has been very welcoming, and they embrace the bilingual aspect of my role there, and I'm very passionate about offering our patients my services so that they can recover faster and have that comfort that somebody understands their language.
They realize too that it isn't just simply transplanting from, say, Mexico or Guatemala or El Salvador, but they are here and they are accommodating to the reality of the Church of the United States. We're bringing tremendous gifts with them and insights that, I don't know if this is probably the first time, I think, at least among ours, of people here are saying this is something we really want to contribute.
Quinto Encuentro is going to be an opportunity for evangelization. It's going to be an opportunity for consultations so that we listen to where our young Hispanics are. And it's an opportunity for us to enrich the church culturally, and how the Hispanics will see that they have something to offer this church out of their own cultural identity in this country and as Catholics.
Come and join us at the Diocesan Encuentro on August 19.
Your story has value.
Be part of history. Your voice matters.
Hispanic or not, we are all called to missionary discipleship. It is our time.
It is time for the youth to raise their voice. Come and join us in this 4-year process.
We can't do it without you.
Join us at the V Encuentro.